The call came during a meeting. "Mr. Hale, this is Mrs. Carson, your daughter's teacher. Your daughter fainted. You need to come now." Everything after that was static. The drive, the red lights, the pounding pulse in my throat. When I reached the school, my wife was already there, arms folded, eyes glassy but dry. The nurse spoke softly. "She's severely malnourished. When did she last eat?" "This morning," I said. Beside me, my wife went pale. The teacher asked me to step aside. Her face was calm, professional, but her hands trembled as she opened my daughter's lunchbox. Inside were 2 slices of plain white bread. No butter, no filling, no fruit, just bread. And a folded napkin with something written in a child's hand, "Sorry, Mommy." The nurse's words echoed for hours. Severely malnourished. That night, our house felt colder, quieter. My wife moved around the kitchen like a ghost, pouring wine, pretending to read emails. I watched her, every gesture, every glance toward the trash can where she'd thrown the empty lunchbox. I replayed the past months in my head. The way she'd stopped letting me pack lunches. How she'd always say, "I've got it handled." How our daughter had started asking, "Daddy, can I eat dinner twice?" Something in my chest twisted. When I asked her about it, her voice was steady, too steady. She's a picky eater, probably skips lunch at school. A lie. Small, but sharp. I'd spent years in the military. You learn to recognize deception, not by what's said, but by what isn't. So I said nothing, just nodded, and started watching. For weeks I played along, pretended to forget. Every morning she packed that pink lunchbox. I kissed my daughter goodbye, then left for work early, but I didn't go far. From the car, I watched her throw the lunchbox in the trash before school. Every single day. My daughter never saw it. She thought she had food. I started piecing together the why. Receipts hidden in drawers. Medication bottles for appetite control. A note in my wife's handwriting. "She's getting chubby. Control starts young." I felt something dark press against my ribs. Not rage, not yet, just a quiet, growing disgust. I spoke to the school nurse, asked her to document everything, every weight check, every note. Then I installed a camera in the kitchen, motion-activated, silent, invisible. I needed proof. Not for me, for the day she'd try to twist it, because she would. Women like her always do. It came on a Sunday morning. I was drinking coffee when my phone buzzed, a motion alert from the kitchen camera. I opened the video. There she was, my wife, pulling food from the fridge, sandwiches, fruit, cookies. She packed them neatly into the lunchbox. Then she took them out again, opened the trash can, and dumped everything in. She looked at the empty box, smiled faintly, then placed 2 slices of bread inside. And the note. Always the note. "Sorry, Mommy." I watched the video twice, then a third time. There was no emotion left, no shock, no anger, only silence. That night, I printed still frames from the footage, labeled the timestamps. Then I placed them in an envelope and slid it under her pillow. When she found it the next morning, her scream barely registered. "Mark, what is this?" I didn't answer, just turned on the TV. School reports, doctor's notes, the footage playing frame by frame. Her voice cracked. "You're setting me up." "No," I said. "You did that yourself." I didn't call the police, didn't shout, didn't touch her. Instead, I drove to the school and handed the footage to the principal, the nurse, and the state investigator who'd already been alerted. They took care of the rest. When I came home, she was packing. Tears streaked her face, mascara bleeding into panic. "You're destroying my life," she whispered. I leaned against the doorframe, calm. "You starved a child to control her body. You destroyed your own life." She dropped the suitcase, collapsed, whispered my name like it was a plea. But I was already gone. They called it psychological abuse through food deprivation. She called it love. I got full custody. My daughter eats now. She laughs louder, sleeps deeper. Sometimes she asks, "Why did Mommy hate me?" I tell her the truth, slowly, gently. Mommy didn't hate you. She hated herself. You were just near enough to hurt. At night, when the house is quiet, I replay the moment I saw that note. "Sorry, Mommy." I wonder how many times she wrote it. How many mornings she thought hunger was her fault. There's no rage left in me now, only clarity. People like my wife don't just lie, they rewrite reality, one small cruelty at a time. And when you take that power back from them, you don't need vengeance, just truth. Cold, unyielding, final. Because some punishments aren't loud, they're quiet, permanent, and deserved.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.